What if I told you that everything you've ever known, your education, your beliefs, even your reality, has been carefully designed to keep you in the dark? I remember the day I stumbled upon a document buried deep in the archives of a forgotten library. It wasn't just a record, it was a revelation. It exposed lies that went back centuries, shaping the very foundation of how we see the world today. That moment changed everything for me. It's why I'm here sharing this with you now. By the end of this video, you'll see the world through new eyes. You'll uncover the systems designed to control you, the truths hidden in plain sight, and why it's more important than ever to question everything. Stay with me, because the truth is more incredible than you could ever imagine. What is the biggest lie? The biggest lie in history is not just a single event or story, it's a pattern. A system of control built over centuries by those who hold power. Think about it. Why is it that some events in history are meticulously documented, while others vanish into obscurity? It's because history is written by the victors, and the victors have an agenda. For example, consider the burning of the Library of Alexandria. We're told it was an unfortunate accident or the result of warfare. But what if it wasn't? What if it was a deliberate attempt to erase knowledge that threatened the status quo? That loss wasn't just about books. It was about controlling what humanity could know. But it's not just ancient history. Even today, information is curated. Wars are started based on fabricated evidence. Revolutions are demonized in textbooks. And those who dare to speak the truth, they're silenced, discredited, or erased. Throughout history, those in power have understood a simple truth. Control the flow of information, and you control the people. From ancient rulers to modern-day corporations, the manipulation of knowledge has been a critical tool for maintaining authority. Censorship through the ages. Consider how emperors, kings, and religious leaders controlled narratives by restricting access to information. In medieval Europe, the Catholic Church determined what was taught and what was heresy. Books that challenged the Church's authority were burned, and their authors were often excommunicated, or worse. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the tactics remain the same, only modernized. Totalitarian regimes like Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union controlled every aspect of media to ensure their citizens only consumed propaganda. Even in democratic nations, governments often invoke national security to justify withholding critical information from the public. The gatekeepers of media today, the battle for truth has shifted to a new arena, the digital age. While the internet was initially seen as a bastion of free speech, it has become increasingly dominated by a few major corporations. These tech giants, through algorithms and selective censorship, shape what you see, read, and believe. Ask yourself, why do certain stories trend while others are buried? Why are some narratives amplified while dissenting voices are shadow banned or deplatformed? The answer lies in who controls the platforms. A handful of corporations dictate the information diet of billions of people, ensuring that only certain perspectives reach the masses. The role of governments. Governments around the world have long used deception as a tool to consolidate and maintain power. Take, for example, false flag operations, staged events designed to manipulate public opinion and justify war. The Gulf of Tonkin incident is a classic case. In 1964, the U.S. government claimed North Vietnamese forces attacked American ships, a claim later proven to be false. Yet it was used to justify America's escalation in the Vietnam War. Even domestic policies are often built on lies. The war on drugs, for instance, was not about public health, but about targeting specific communities and expanding state control. Similarly, mass surveillance programs are sold to the public as necessary for security, but often serve to erode personal freedoms. Corporate agendas. It's not just governments that deceive. Corporations are equally guilty. From oil companies suppressing evidence of climate change to pharmaceutical giants hiding the dangers of certain drugs, profit often takes precedence over truth. One of the most glaring examples is the tobacco industry. For decades, they funded scientific studies to dispute the link between smoking and cancer, misleading the public and delaying critical regulations. Today, similar tactics are used in industries ranging from food to technology. Artificial intelligence, for example, is often marketed as a tool for convenience, but few discuss the ethical implications or the potential for misuse by corporations and governments alike. Manipulation through belief systems. Religion, while offering hope, has been used to manipulate masses. The Church's sale of indulgences exploited believers, and wars like the Crusades masked ulterior motives. Even today, questioning religion often faces resistance. Spirituality versus dogma. True spirituality encourages personal growth, while dogma demands conformity. Ancient teachings that challenge mainstream beliefs are often suppressed. Science as a double-edged sword. Science, though a tool for truth, is often manipulated for political or economic gain. Research is influenced by funding, and groundbreaking ideas that threaten powerful industries are suppressed. The gatekeepers of knowledge. Important discoveries like alternative energy are ignored if they threaten established industries. Natural health remedies are overshadowed by profit-driven pharmaceutical solutions. The rewriting of history. Ancient civilizations had advanced knowledge that challenges mainstream understanding, but are often dismissed as mythology. Keeping populations in line fear is used to control, from terrorism threats to economic panic, justifying policies that benefit the elite while suppressing the masses. The psychology of fear. Fear makes people more compliant, leading them to accept simple answers and not question authority. The illusion of choice. Most media is controlled by a few conglomerates, shaping public opinion through a single narrative. Infotainment distracts from important issues, focusing on emotional reactions instead of critical thinking. Agenda-driven narratives. Media outlets push agendas aligned with their owners' interests, suppressing dissenting voices. Social media amplifies biases, drowning out alternative views with misinformation. The illusion of wealth. Fiat currency creates a debt-based economy, prioritizing trust over tangible value, benefiting the elite. Trickle-down economics continues despite evidence it doesn't work, widening wealth gaps. Perpetual scarcity. Scarcity is maintained to keep prices high and people dependent. Technologies that could solve these issues, like alternative energy, are suppressed. Awakening through awareness. The first step is awareness, questioning the narratives we've been fed and seeking deeper truths. The power of unity. A divided populace is easier to control. By recognizing our shared humanity, we can break free from societal constraints. Taking back control. Real change starts at the grassroots level. Supporting independent media and local communities can help dismantle entrenched power structures. A call to action. Truth, though uncomfortable, is the antidote to deception. To reclaim our freedom, we must challenge manipulative systems and uncover the lies that bind us. A future built on awareness, a world based on transparency, shared knowledge, and collective good is possible if we have the courage to seek and spread truth.